Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to talk about the Xbox Activision acquisition and not necessarily what's going on with this deal, but what's really going to happen after. Obviously, if the acquisition will happen, if Microsoft will actually buy ABK, because obviously Microsoft is still fighting FTC in court and obviously CMA in CAT, so Competition Appeal Tribunal. So we still don't know how that's all going to end, but let's assume that Microsoft will be allowed to buy Activision Blizzard King, and we've got some news regarding that. What's going to happen when it comes to this deal? I mean, what's going to happen after this deal, and how Microsoft plans to manage Activision Blizzard King? Because let's face it, this is a huge company, right? We're talking about a couple of thousands of people. I think they've got like 5,000 people, 5,000 developers, or even more, something like that. So obviously MaDz won't be able to like manage and control everything, because it's just too much for one person, right? And he's already busy with managing that studio, these studios, so Xbox Game Studios. So James speaking, what's going to happen, and I think it leaked. That must be from some of the documents that leaked, and apparently what is being planned is that Activision creative operations will remain separate and continue to run as they did pre-merger. So what's really going to happen is that Microsoft will own Activision Blizzard King, but in reality, when it comes to managing, everything is really going to stay kind of the same. And so I think in terms of structure, right, I'm not saying that that all people will stay the same, because we all know that Bobby Kotick must go, right? I mean, I'm sure that Phil Spencer and Microsoft don't want Bobby Kotick there, and basically Bobby Kotick is a bad news. So and he will have a big payoff. He will he will leave, that's for sure. And that's why Bobby Kotick wants to sell the company. He wants out. But I think the structure will pretty much stay the same. Maybe they will change it a little bit here and there, just to kind of streamline everything. But what's important is that this company will be kind of like a separate entity, just like ZeniMax Bethesda, right? And Bethesda is not necessarily like part of Xbox per se, right? They don't fall under MaDz and stuff, right? They are their own thing. They've got their own HR. They've got their own payroll and their own kind of internal company policies and stuff like. So like they are like their own separate company, right? I mean, yes, they are owned by Microsoft, but they are not necessarily part of Microsoft. Yes, of course, Microsoft will have full control over what's going on there, but I don't think they will. What they are really trying to avoid with both Bethesda and with Activision Blizzard in the future, they want to avoid micromanaging, right? They don't want to get involved much, because clearly Activision Blizzard King is a successful company when it comes to like revenue and stuff. Obviously, I'm sure that they will be looking over some processes, and I'm sure there's going to be some changes. But for the most part, ABK will be their own thing. They will be well, I don't want to say their own masters, right? But you know, they will be dependent on Microsoft and everything. And at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to like, you know, main strategy and that kind of stuff, like, you know, Xbox will be still pulling the strings. But yeah, nobody will be, you know, telling them how to manage people, you know, who to hire and that kind of stuff. I know, I'm sure that they will be given some budget to work with and that kind of stuff, as it's going to be like their own kind of separate division, right? And you know, that's the way I see it. So whether that's good or not, I'm not necessarily sure. I mean, on one hand, I would say it's a good thing, because like, you know, Activision Blizzard is, you know, they've been on the market for so long, and they kind of created their own culture. Well, you know, after reading some of the latest news, not necessarily the best culture, but still, I'm not talking about the toxic culture, but like, you know, working environment, working culture that kind of works, I guess, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So you don't necessarily want every single company they buy to operate like Microsoft does, because what works for Microsoft doesn't necessarily have to work for gaming company, especially developers, right? And you know, clearly Microsoft is not necessarily the best, you know, in micromanaging. Like, look at what happened with 343. Clearly, big mistakes have been made there. So, you know, I think it's a good thing overall. And just like Bethesda, now ABK, if Microsoft ends up buying them, they will operate independently too. Obviously, Microsoft will have a final saying when it comes to the, you know, big decisions, but for the most part, they will be their own thing, and I think that's good. So listen, guys, I think that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. By the way, don't click away just yet. We'll continue playing this game and stuff. I'm actually going to change things around a little bit, because last couple of videos I made, it was about me playing the game and talking about games, but I've seen your comments, guys, in the comment section, and you did complain that I don't necessarily focus much on the news. So yeah, that's what I did. I focused on the news first, and now I'll continue my journey in GTA 3, the Definite Edition. So if you want some more gameplay, if you like gameplay, stick around, and I'll see you in the next video, next news video. So stick around, and yeah, we'll do some missions in GTA 3. So take care, and rest of you, I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, we are back, and we need to do some missions for Mr. Salvador, I think his name is. So you know what, let me actually grab my headset, because I just realized that I don't hear anything in this game. Okay, so there we go, that should work just fine. Okay, let me grab some wheels first. Yeah, let's... Can I borrow your car, please? No, thank you. Cheers, mate. Alright, so let's see what the big boss has got cooking for me. I think I've done all the missions for Tony. So after a couple of missions, I think the rest of the city should be unlocked, because obviously now, because of that bomb, the bridge is broken. We can't get there. Yeah. I'm coming. You know what? It's actually quite interesting that after all these years, I mean, this game is actually more than playable. It's really, really fun. And I actually like the fact that it's pretty simple. So like you do missions, there's like story is just basically a side thing, really. I mean, there's a story obviously, but it's not too deep. I think they went way more deep when it comes to stories with San Andreas and then later GTA 4 and 5. But you know, GTA 3 was more like, hey, let's just do some missions, right? Okay, let's check what he's got for us. Cutting the grass.
Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
All right. Time for some dirty work. You know what? A lot of people complained about this game's graphics, but you know what? I like the art style. It fits this game pretty well. Because the original game wasn't necessarily the most realistic game, and even for its times, you know, at the time when it was released, it wasn't really offering. It did not offer, you know, kind of game-changing kind of graphics. If you know what I mean, the graphics was just okay. So now they improved it big time. And they patched it up, and it works pretty well now. Jesus Christ. Everyone keeps shooting at each other. Okay, let's follow this guy. Oh shit. Damn, he nearly saw me. That was close. It feels like I would be doing like a police job. Triads just keep fighting and killing everyone. Okay, I just looked at my gun because yeah, there was one mission where I forgot to have a gun, to grab a gun. I had no weapon on me. Yeah, you can imagine that, you know, I was just killed. Ooh, okay. Take a left turn. That taxi driver is actually, he's not in a rush, that's for sure. Ooh, where did he go?
Mr. Big Mouth himself.
Were you followed? You know what goes on here is our little secret, amigo.
No, I wasn't followed. You got my stuff?
Here's your spank, squealer. Now talk.
Okay, so the Leones are fighting wars on two fronts. They're in a turf war with the Triads, with no sign of either side giving up. Meanwhile, Joey Leone has stirred up some bad blood with the Forellis. Every day they're losing men and influence in the city. Salvatore's becoming dangerous and paranoid. He expects everybody and everything.
And with loyalty like yours, what has he possibly got to worry about?
Well, looks like it's time to end this, man. Where is he? There we go. Let's grab all the leftovers after him. Alright, so mission completed. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's grab another mission from Mr. Salvador, I think his name is. Keep forgetting. You know what, let's go this way. I will have to switch cars after this mission, for the next mission. There we go.
We should take these Colombian bastards out, but while we're at war with the Triads, we ain't strong enough. The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing that spank crap. If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we gotta use our heads. Or rather, one head. Your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, Salvatore Leone. If you do this for me, you will be a made man. Anything you want. Go and see 8-Ball. You'll need his expertise to blow up that boat.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, look. Don't remember any planes flying in the original game. I mean, I'm not saying that there wasn't any, but just can't remember. I remember when that game first launched, there was a big controversy because the rain was made in such a way that it did cover most of the screen and you couldn't really see anything. So they had to patch it up. Okay, let's see. 8 bomb. 8 ball. 8 ball, 8 bomb. I don't know. 8 balls.
Yo, my man. Salvatore phoned ahead, but a job like this is gonna need a lot of fireworks. I'll need $100,000 to cover expenses. But you know, with me, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Come back, brother, when you have the money.
Oh, really? Hey, I've got the money. What is he talking about?
Okay, let's do this then. I can set this baby to detonate, but I still can't use a piece with these hands. Here, this rifle should help you pop some heads.
Alright, let's do it. Zoom in, zoom out. That's fine. Hop in, man. Did you get the explosives? I mean, did you take the explosives? I'm sure he did. He did. Do you know who I am? I have no idea who you are, so... Whoa! That was close. Do you know who I am? I love it. Do you know who I am? Okay.
Get a good vantage point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
Alright, this is going to be fun. There's a lot of dudes to kill. I need to get up there. And more stairs. Hey, there's a parcel over there. What? They killed him? Alright, let's do it again. Wow. Crazy.
Get a good vantage point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
Alright, let's do it. Up we go.
vicinity, Portland Harbor. Investigate reports of gunfire and explosions. This is 10 in central Portland Harbor. We got a 10 in central Portland Harbor.
Anyone else? No, looks clean. Is he going to make it? Yes, he did. Lucky bastard. That's for sure. And that's one hell of an explosion, right? There you go. We did it! That wasn't too bad. Hey Mom, I just sunk a boat. A big, oh shit, a big boat. Mr. Salvador will be happy with me. I'm sure he will. Or not really, but let's not step ahead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Last requests.
It's my favorite cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We had to help some guy make up his mind, and it proved a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the mission. That will change everything. But let me not spoil it for you. I mean, is there anyone that hasn't played these games yet? Okay, maybe, you know, the younger audience, I guess. Oh, did you see what he did? Like, how rude. What the hell was that? This is Mario. The car is a trap. There we go. I knew it. There's something fishy. So Mr. Salvador was planning to get rid of me. Can you believe this? Stinky little rat. Stinky old rat, I should really say.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Look, you're a marked man on the Mafia turf, and I've got to get out of here, too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood. Look, this is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend, and it's so good. She's someone we could trust.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Ooh, I get to ride a boat. How cool is that? So now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have access to the other part of the city. Oh shit, wrong side of the pier. Well, we'll just swim around. There's no problem there. Well, does it have a reverse? Yeah, it does have a reverse. There we go. Hello. New life.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
Ooh, okay. Oh, look at this car. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think it's the best car in this game. And I'm not even joking. Okay, so let's check. Whoa, wrong way. Oh, there's a cabrio version of it. No, that's totally different one. Okay, let's cruise around this part of the city, because this is the new more posh, I guess, part of the city, because the bridge is now finally fixed. But you know what? Like, people kill each other on the streets, so that didn't change much, right? That didn't really change. Great. Anyway. What the hell? I must have made somebody really angry. And I don't really know why. You know what, let's check what guns they've got here. I bet it's the same. Oh, they've got the shield.
I got all your own defense needs.
Yeah, there we go.
You about to get punked out.
Okay, so pistol. Oh, that's more than enough.
You're real smart. You can fail at 17.
Kalashnikov, AK, 47, I think. It's so amazing that, like, if you compare GTA 3 and there's nothing to do in the city except okay, well, you can do taxi missions, you can do fireman missions, you can do some additional missions, like, you know, there's like phone boxes you can pick up, like you can pick up a call and, you know, they will order to do stuff for money and stuff. But if you compare that game to like San Andreas, for example, where like you can do a lot of stuff, you can go on dates, you can go to, I don't know, cinema, whatever, right? And you can go eat, you can go and buy clothes, you can go and do, I don't know, sports, whatever, right? Hold on, how do I get to my apartment? Look, I'm on the other side of the ribbon. Oh, come on, leave me alone. You started it. Oh, there it is. But everyone is trying to kill everyone, man. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on here? Let's park my vehicle. And I'm done, guys. So there we go. AK works fine. That's a shotgun. No, I'm not going to kill anyone. Or maybe I will. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to. So anyway, guys, listen. So in the next video, we'll do some missions for Asuka, I think. Asuka is her name. So new part of the town. Obviously, we can still visit the old place, but because the bridge has been fixed, apparently. So yeah. So I'll finish the video now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it, and I will see you all guys in the next one. Take care.